Hello beautifuls, it's Epic Treasure and I've got a treat for you today. Look at this ore field to start with. I found you the best location possible in the game, I think. So what we're going to do today is we're going to build a dystopian, post-apocalyptic, metal, gritty place. Thank you for all the love with the castle one, but we're going full metal with this one. Location, bang, right in the middle of the map. Just south of Cinemoth Trail. You can see that I've built two bases here. There's a lot of ore in this location. If you've got a hot tip for an ore location, feel free to comment below. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do the basic build of this, and then there's an optional build in another video that's going to show all the spikes on the roof and the loft and all that stuff. It's a little bit more complex, that one, so I wanted them separate, but we're going to do the basic build with this one and it is beautiful. So and there'll also be another video if you're interested in making a full-on self-sustainable Walking Dead type of base. Yeah, I've gone full bang today, let me tell you that much. So, size, we're going with the metal foundation, 9 across and 6 deep. That's what we're doing. As always, we're going to start from the left corner with the metal door, bang. So that's about how big the squares are. It's a little bit fiddly to look at because there's like squares inside the squares, but don't you worry. I've got it all under control. So what we're going to do now is we're going to build 3 plain metal ones across. You can change them if you want. You can have little windows if it tickles your fancy. One above the door that's flat, and then I like to put a little bit of a change up, a little window there. We're going full fortification with this build. Let me tell you, when you see the end result of the full encompassing base, whoo! So these walls are going to be 2 high. 2 levels high, wall, 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 because we're going to have an amazing pitched roof. Then we're going to do the back. We need a back door for this one, metal back door. Pick up the things so they're not in the way. Bang. And then you can put whatever you want above the door. I'm just obsessed with windows, so I'm always going to put them there. Then when we go to the middle part, we're going to make those ones 3 levels high. And they're not going to stay there like a creepy prison corridor. We're going to remove them later on. But you must do it in this order, otherwise everything will come falling down. So, as you can see, we want the pitch to go from the third, the tallest part, down to the 2 square high ones. So 3 in the middle, and they'll go down to the sides, so they've got 2 high. I'll show you in a minute. So then we're going to do the back, bang, and then again 2 high here. 1, 2, and then fill in the back. And then 1, and then 2. And then 1, and then 2. And you are going to love this, I promise. We're going to do stairs, we're going to do peeking balcony, everything like that. So we're going to do the balcony right now. We're going to put 1 here, and then what we're going to do is build stairs that go up to that. This is where we're sort of peering over for the enemies to come. So stairs going up. Now we're going to build a roof. So we're going to go 1. It doesn't even matter what way you do it. It doesn't matter. We're going janky Mad Max. So it doesn't matter if you go, inside out, whatever floats your boat. So as usual, window. You don't have to have it if you're feeling like you want to be a little bit more cozy. Don't do the windows, just do plain walls. But I'm going window, flat roof on top. Bang, bang. I didn't want a big boxy type of thing. I wanted to make this kind of a pretty, a pretty Mad Max type of style. So just a lot of wrecked looking metal, but also this little quaint roof on it too. So we get the metal slanted roof. And they've fixed this after the update too. So you just rotate it and spin it around, it'll be fine. So we don't have that problem anymore. If it doesn't click on, rotate. If you're on Xbox, use your RB button. So make sure click it on, and when it's not the right way, just RB, spin it around, and Bob's your uncle. So look at that. We've got the pitched roof. It's all like auto building almost now. And then what we're going to do is have a little look, check in to make sure you are correctly in position and have all that looking bang right, perfect. So back we go again, and continuing on, we're going to put a door here because this base, once you see the end result on the fortification side of things, this is all about defense. So we'll get to that later, but this is just the bare guts of it. So we always have the locked doors, or the lockable doors, the front and the back and the sides if it tickles your fancy. Now what we want to do is we want to do the final pitch of the roof, which is at the front. Now you have to do it in this order, because if you don't, they'll fall down. Like time and time again, I've said with the tutorials that you might see online, there's a lot of tutorials that take shortcuts and put boxes here and boxes there and weird roofs, and it's just not built in the right order. It's just how it is. If you build it wrong, everything's going to come falling down. So now I'm going to break these walls away because we don't need them. Once everything is solid, like I've made it for you, you can take all of the stuff away, basically. Not the outer walls, but all these inner walls. We don't need anymore. It is all set, fortified, bang, bang. Don't even worry about it. The triangles are going to slip in very easy now. If you're on Xbox, you're going to just go spin, spin. Those little triangle walls will be safe as a bank. And then we're going to do this final metal slanted roof. And again, RB, spin around, click, done. Sweet. I've got a lot of requests for different builds, but this was one of them. I was very nervous to do a metal build. I didn't think that it was going to be, pretty looking, but that was the challenge, is to make it pretty looking. So bang, spin, look at that. We're on fire now, so we don't even have to worry about all that dancing around anymore. Look how big it is. Look how big this lofty area is. Smash the wall easily, though. Go easy on it. Don't go wild, because if you break the wrong wall, you might have to build the whole thing again. So up here, we're going to do double triangles. And you're probably going to have to pause it quite often, just catch up. Bang, bang. But we don't want to sit here for an hour. Last one was 40 minutes. Thank you, Shabs, also for the super thank you for the last video, and Digital Regina for that too. So I appreciate that. And don't forget to like, subscribe. You know what to do. You know what to do by now. All right, let's get on with this build. I've got something that'll blow your mind in this build. Get ready for it. So we're just doing the back walls now. Click, 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 click. Nothing exciting. If you want windows, have windows. But the whole purpose of this is to be fortified, so nobody's going to come in. Even though everything's open at the moment, by the time that I've finished with this base, and I've been going all night, it's now 1:30 in the morning, it is going to be lit. Things are going to be exploding all over the place if they even touch the property. So over on this side, we're going to do double wall high. I've got a surprise coming for you. This is a really good one. So again, double high. The whole entire building is basically double high except for that pitched roof. Now, what we're going to do here is the surprise. And we're going to build a door at the back. And then we're going to build 2 walls at the moment. Then what we're going to do, it's very exciting. We're going to go over to the storage and we're going to get the big, large container, which people think is an absolute eyesore, and it is, but we're going to hide it. We're going to hide it and make a secret entrance at the back to access all your storage. So this basically has the same amount of storage as that crazy expensive to make metal reinforced wardrobe, whatever it is. But this one is just 100 ingots, like basic ingots. So this one's very easy to make in comparison, and you can hide it, and we're going to hide it really good too. It's not going to be sticking out like that. Don't you worry about that. So I've sped this up so you don't have to deal with it, because it is a little bit tedious. And don't look at the PAL team being hungry. We're not looking at that. So now we're going to build the rest of the wall around it so we can't see it sticking out like that. So we're going to go a wall here. Now you see how I've made space around it? And that's so we can access it. So we can access the contents of it. Otherwise it's useless, isn't it? So what we're going to do is we're going to build some stairs at the front of it to take us up to the top of that bit. Beautiful. So we can start to access the higher part of the house. And at the back of this section, we have a little door. You can go in, access all your contents from the container. Bang, easy peasy. So that's a little secret one. And then once you've got enough materials to make those little silver and orange cupboards, then go for gold. But until then, we've got this beautiful hidden container area. Very nice. So we don't want to get stuck in there though. Depends on what way you want to put the door. Shut that. Let's get on with it. So we're going to do the roof now. We're going to run upstairs and then cover this in, all the roof. Flat, 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 as far as the eye can see. So metal roof, doesn't matter what way you put it. Click, clack, front and back. Put it all over the place. It doesn't matter. There's happy accidents often with the metal builds because look at them. Welding, weird, riveted, strange material. So you can just go wild with it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go put the big front gate on. And this allows our big boy pals to come into the big facility. So you can have this facility exactly like that, like a big warehouse where your massive pals can enter. So we're going to put the big iron gates on, make sure they're flush against the wall. Again, like the castle build, sort of move a little bit in where it's red and then just move just out until it's blue where you know you can build. Bang, that's done. Make sure again that the gates open towards you, and it looks absolutely sweet. So there'll be the more complex build of this place on the other video, which looks like this. It's got spikes on the roof. It's got a loft with beds in there. It's got another loft area. It's crazy, but it's a little bit more fiddly, and I didn't want to overwhelm anybody like the castle one because the castle one was a lot. Now what I want to do here is make another staircase so we can actually get to the roof because it is a base that is about fortification and being defensive. So you can put whatever you want. Put the roof on that. Don't forget to do that. You can put whatever you want on this roof. You can put the big guns that the pals use, right? Because they can get straight up there because we've made the most beautiful staircase. You could put fires up there so it looks amazing at nighttime. The possibilities are endless. But like I said, check out the video in this description below where this base is complete. It is a labour of love indeed, and I didn't think that I was going to enjoy making a metal place so much, but it was incredibly amazing, and I wanted something sort of Mad Max, sort of self-sustainable, Walking Dead, even though we're in Pal World. It's their fault. They made the metal items. I didn't do it. So I love and leave you. Thank you again so much for your support, and I hope you enjoyed this build. Don't forget the extended edition that has the loft and everything else. Oof, it has been a day. I love and leave you. Thanks again for your support. Till next time.